Jurgen Klopp's side must draw with Brighton to finish in the top four, with a Champions League final against Real Madrid looming in exactly 2 weeks' time. The visit of a Brighton side whose top-flight status is secured should have been an opportunity to field a side of reserves. But with a point still needed in order to shade the argument should fifth-place Chelsea beat Newcastle at St James's Park, the opportunity to rest anyone ahead of Kiev has been missed. Champions League qualification was the target from the first day of the season, and if someone said to me on the last day of the season you will have it in your own hands, I would have said, okay, I will take that, said Klopp. It would have been possible to have done it a little bit earlier for different reasons. One of the reasons is being in the CL itself, but we have to play this game. Klopp is right to point to an arduous Champions League campaign as an obstacle, particularly a crucial, 6-point swing match against Chelsea last week. That match, which Liverpool lost 1-0, came just 4 days after their semi-final second leg against Roma in the Italian capital. In addition, Liverpool have done it with a squad which has looked increasingly threadbare as the season, one which will stretch to 56 games in Kiev, has progressed. The denouement to Klopp's third season at Anfield has a familiar feel following their last-day victory over Middlesbrough last May, a result which kept them 1 point ahead of Arsenal in fourth place. And even allowing for their date with destiny in Ukraine, they should have enough to repel Chris Hughton's Seagulls at a venue where they are unbeaten in 18 this season. The Brighton manager is under no illusions as to the size of tomorrow's task, and while he will be doing his level best to deny their Champions League ambitions for next year, he believes Klopp's side will be title contenders next season. Liverpool reached the Champions League final after beating Roma. They are not too far behind Manchester City and I don't see too much wrong with what they have done this season, he said. You've just had one side who have blown everybody away, but next season they'll be very much title contenders. A draw at Anfield for Liverpool would be a satisfactory answer to the questions a rigorous program has posed of them, but entirely deserved according to their manager. Brighton have their own ideas and targets and we have to be ready. But I think we deserve to finish top four, absolutely, 100%, he said. We have to make the last step. If we don't do it and Chelsea get the spot, then they deserve it. It is as simple as that. But over the whole season, on what the boys did in the most difficult circumstances, Chelsea made 5 or 6 changes in midweek. That would not be possible for us, even if we thought about it. These boys have had to fight for each yard, the last 6 or 7 weeks, pretty much the same group. That is the situation. I really think they deserve it, but we have to make the final step ourselves because nobody will probably help us. For all that, Klopp was keen to compartmentalize the Champions League assignment in Kiev in a drawer for future tasks. While he concentrates on Brighton, he accepted he is pushing against the tide. Liverpool had their end-of-season awards night on Thursday evening at Anfield. Klopp smiled thinly when describing their position in the calendar 3 days before Brighton as good timing. A lot of people have wished me luck for the 26th in Kiev, while maybe 2 or 3 people said good luck for Sunday. He said, that's the next challenge. The boys face so many of them and we need to show it again. It's a big one. There are many moments where people can be happy or proud of this team, this club, but on Sunday we all have to deliver again, all of us. It's not a farewell thing on Sunday, it's a proper competition against a good football team.